I learned in the hard way. But then, things became worse. 2020, we were hit with COVID.
Yeah, let's talk about COVID. Wait, what was that like? Like the transition from I think I remember my last day in school.
When did COVID happen? March?
March 14th was my last day in school. I remember, I think it was a Tuesday or Wednesday, and
we closed down our institution on March 22nd or 23rd. That was the last day I went in. And then we shifted to online, right? But I think I take COVID as a blessing in disguise because, tough times make tough men, right? Yeah. And then, when I had to teach online, I was clueless. Okay, how do I teach online, right? Do I teach using an iPad or do I use this particular gadget? Which software do I use? If you look at my first online classes, they were so bad. It was, I
think every teacher struggled with it. But I think since apne baire se porashona korchen, and I think
it was still easier for me.
Yeah, but I think there were teachers that the classroom ke students ra pura Zoom meeting control liye jata korche. So
really?
Yeah.
No, that didn't happen to me. But whatever I do it in a proper way. Yeah. So it took a bit of time, probably 3 months. But then I also did courses online, how to teach online. And I think then it was okay. Started using, StreamYard and OBS and, putting backgrounds.
OBS Studio, yeah.
Yeah. Then
those really help. But I think majority teachers are not that tech savvy. So ekhane jeta hoy jerokom amra jokhon school e chilam tokhon I was in class 8. I remember my friends just they hijacked the class. The teacher is like, "What are you doing? Stop it, Aisha." And meanwhile, there are gorillas dancing. There's a huge video of it in the screen. So it was, I think it's funny, but I also feel like teachers had to go through a lot, time to adjusting and getting equipped with it.
Because you were teaching offline throughout your life. All of a sudden, you are asked to teach online. How would you feel? I understand. And I know that senior teachers, old teachers faced a lot of problems. Okay. Yeah. We did not because we were more acquainted with technology and we figured out a way. Yeah. And that also gave rise to the new breed of teachers like us, right? Students felt that they had to go to more younger teachers to get quality, quality classes.
True. COVID, I wanted to ask another, let's say, a business aspected question. Let's say, how many students declined? Was there a decline even, or did it grow? What was it like?
For some, it grew who were doing well, but we were already struggling. So our numbers went down. Okay. And it was pretty bad. But that didn't mean that I'm going to stop. I was like, people don't know how I teach because most of my students were like, you're a very different teacher and you have this technical aspect to it. And I think you should show the country how this is done. So I felt, okay, every day I'm going to do an online lesson, put it on Facebook, let everyone see whether it's good, whether it's bad. I was also sick. I had this, problem with cold and cough, but still, I did all these online lessons.
Was that COVID or it was just normal COVID?
No, it was just, it wasn't COVID, but I have this problems with cold, runny nose, asthma, right?
I think it's the dust, Bangladesh.
It's a dust allergy. But then every day I posted a lesson, a full-fledged lesson, how I would teach in a classroom using good presentations.
Eta kotodin continue korchen?
Throughout the COVID, I posted 250 lessons.
Every day.
Every day. It's on my Facebook. Students can go and look it up right now.
And that's a hard thing to do, yeah.
And I built a YouTube channel. My wife thought I was crazy. My wife, my wife still tells me, who watches all those videos? And I'm like, look, see their views and their comments. I think that was a turning point when people started looking at my video and my presentation skills, because I knew my teacher always encouraged me that your presentation skills are very good. Even in England, being an Asian, all my British friends or American friends, they told me that, dude, you have something, your presentation skills are quite advanced, and I think you should enhance this capability that you have. So then, people from the industry started contacting me, like Partho sir, who is one of my closest friend here. We work together. He's my colleague. I was just waiting, when will the students see the reality? And thank you, COVID, because when COVID came, everyone thought offline education will go away. But when schools started opening up,
Everyone appreciated like schools itself. Yeah, personally myself, I've been through that. Like, আমার জন্য I think স্কুল ছাড়া শুরুতে ওয়াজ ভেরি ইন্টারেস্টিং, কারণ আমি আমার ওই যে টেক প্রজেক্টস এটসেট্রা এগুলো করতে করতে খুবই ভালো লাগতেছিল। বাট এট দ্য সেম টাইম আই কুড সি যে অ্যাটলিস্ট ওয়াইল আই ওয়াজ ডুইং সামথিং দেয়ার আর অলসো পিপল যারা কিছু করতেছিল না, অ্যান্ড দে ওয়ার লাইক ডিগ্রেডিং ডে বাই ডে। লাইক আমার ছোট ভাই যদি একটা এক্সাম্পল হিসেবে ইউজ করে, আই থিঙ্ক since I mean he was very small, right?
oh, you have a younger brother?
Yeah. So when
How old is he?
He's, I think right now he's 14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So COVID time, I think he was, so yeah, 4 years back, he was 10. So এখন একটা 10 বছর ছেলে, what does he have, মানে ওর আসলে ডেইলি লাইফে কি আছে? পড়ালেখা, স্কুলে যাওয়া, ফ্রেন্ডের সাথে হ্যাভিং ফান, বাসায় এসে আবার পড়ালেখা, বাইরে খেলতে যাওয়া, all of it is paused. Or social life, interpersonal relationships with other people, external factors, সব কিছুই তো মানে একটা, it got rattled up, and I could see how it affected him. মানে it was a very different change. Like আমরা যদি এখন দেখি যে স্টুডেন্টস যারা কোভিডটা ফেস করছে সবচেয়ে বেশি, ওদের অনেক কিছু অনেক ডিফারেন্ট। ইউ উড সি লাইক লেটস সে লার্নিং ক্যাপাবিলিটি, সব কিছুই মানে I think it has taken a big toll on all of us.
Because we are facing those challenges right now, because for example, students who were in grade 6 or 7 during COVID, we have them right now, right? So because if you want to judge a country's knowledge, you look at three things. You look at the language ability, you look at mathematical ability, and you look at reading ability, right? The scores really went down. This is why O-levels, A-level grades were very poor.
And then autopass, I think that had a huge impact as well.
Yes, autopass, even in A-levels, O-levels, we had this, what is it called? There's a particular term that they used, right?
Yeah.
Where students received the grades from the school.
Yeah.
Right?
I forgot it, but yeah, schools মানে আগে তো একটা particular board used to do the grading, but school grading was
British Council gave them the authority to grade their own students in the school. I think a lot of students who did not, who were not capable.
A lot of people took advantage of this.
Yeah, because who were not capable of getting A's ended up getting A's, and they started going to university, and ultimately some of them even they were suspended because they did not match up to their levels.